For NewsTalk, the Blues Brothers of CNY here in studio to promote the talent team. Jake, aka Nick Ross, Elwood, aka Don Hayes, live in studio. What's the talent team? Tell us about this.
The talent team is a group of kids from 10 years to 26 years old at the Rome Community Theater. They put on a Christmas extravaganza every year. This is, I think, their 4th year doing it. We've been involved with the talent team right from the beginning. They had an open house 4 years ago. We set up our system. We performed for them and help educate people. We actually did their talent team's first News Talk. We promoted them on News Talk right here at KTV.
A few years back,
yep,
right?
It was a great time.
Oh, yeah.
But of course, you know, the Christmas Carol story, Charles Dickens, they take and put a comedic spin on it. They have a fun time with it. The kids actually rewrite the script, decide what songs are going to be involved, and they just put on a fabulous production, and it's 2 days.
How nice is it to be able to give back to these kids and inspire these kids, because these are youngsters who are getting into what you guys have, you know, made the joy of your life.
Entertainment's a great thing, and we go in there from time to time and do some improv stuff with them and teach them and kind of remind them who the Blues Brothers are, because they're kids, they're not going to know much about who the Blues Brothers are, but you know, people think we're Men in Black, but we set them straight.
Yeah, we do.
Not to mention I get called Elroy, Elmo, you know, everything but Elwood sometimes, but I have to set people straight there.
All kinds of names. I love it. So again, tell me again the ages of these kids that are putting this on, because I just find that so intriguing that they're rewriting, they're doing every aspect of what goes onto the stage and what you end up ultimately seeing.
Well, I mean, it's 10-year-olds up to 26-year-olds. There's this young boy who's doing the sound. I mean, I think he's like maybe 10 or 11, I'm not sure how old he is, but he's doing the sound and the audio for it. Got a couple of youths doing the lighting, and they're all working together with the costumes and set design and staging, and Dave Bush is the director of the talent team. He's making sure everything's organized right to put everything and make it happen.
How often do they put on shows, the talent team?
They do about 3 performances a year, 2 at the theater. They do a cabaret in the summer, they do the Christmas show in the winter, and then they do something with RFA. School performance, and they get pulled into that.
This is so great, though. This is like getting you into the holiday spirit.
Exactly.
You know, if you didn't get to something holiday-ish, some sort of performance before the holiday and squeeze that in, this is after the holiday, so it's perfect, because for someone like me, you didn't get all of your things done.
And, it's gained such popularity. In the beginning they did 1 show, now they're doing 2 shows. So it's Friday the 28th, Saturday the 29th, 7 p.m. Admission is $10 at the door, $5 for students, free under a certain age.
Sure.
$6, I see.
Whoopsie.
Oops.
$6 for seniors and students at the door, or is it $5?
It's $6.
Okay.
Yeah.
So this is also for youngsters who, you know, want to get into stage acting or really any kind of expression. This is a show that they can go to, you know, not to just get, you know, into the holiday spirit and understand the true meaning of Christmas, but also to expose themselves to this, to, you know, maybe see if this is something that they'd like to do.
Absolutely, to get in front of a live audience to see what's going on, what it's all about. There's some kids who are going to be on stage and all they're going to do is maybe sing and do a little dancing. Right. But you've got your primary actors, you know, Scrooge, Cratchit, Tiny Tim. The first year or second year, we actually changed the name. Tiny Tim was played by a girl. Her name was Tatum, and it turned out to be Tiny Tatum.
Beautiful.
Was the character's name. And actually, 2 years ago, when they put on a production, we made a cameo appearance as the Blues Brothers in the Fezziwig party. We're back there just looking around like, what are we doing here? And the laughter that come from the audience was just amazing. And that's why, like I said, they put a big twist on it to make people laugh and really enjoy it.
All right. Thank you guys so much for joining us.
Thank you, Katrina.
Very Merry Christmas to both of you.
Can I say one thing?
Yes.
Merry Christmas, Mom.
We'll be back after this.